mako doma, mako bibieni, mako apa,
Martina Nima, mako ada, mako ina sene elibu. Ha, then kweku me finzema, mako bo was transan kregwa, mako aflawo akimada.
Mako break na mako pram na mako disco na mako shama, mako dompema na mako dance na mako pristia na mako daka,
mako tikoba na mako short prawn na mako mankesima mako lapa, mako kintampa na mako koseminti mako domena so wagadugu.
Tano chrome, kojo chrome, edu chrome, mako hoda,
niama chrome, ofori chrome, inkren chrome, mako hoda,
kramo chrome, mako hoda,
donko chrome, mako hoda,
kwawu chrome, mako hoda.
Ken Promise a winnie a year artist of the year. And I want to tell Ken Promise to say hard work pays and consistency is also very important. I can promise actually say your beginnings, they don't really matter. It's about you being focused. I know a lot about this industry, the music industry or the entertainment industry in Ghana. I know a lot. I don't do entertainment a lot because Semeka Semeko into entertainment, I'll be personal because I know a lot of them are almost say the music industry in Ghana. But that's not why I'm going to address this Ken Promise win. This is a big win in a sense, say nobody gave this young man a chance when he entered the music scene in Ghana. It's been a very tough one, especially when the people who call the shots are not your favorite people. When the people who make the decisions, how Ghana media, entertainment, especially music, the people who have become a clique, a group, a cabal, who decide who becomes who and who becomes what. And see, for this guy to do everything possible, for majority of Ghanaians to appreciate his trade and his craft, to get to this point, to win a year, the Artist of the Year. This is the 26th edition. It shows to say there are a lot of people out there who can basically learn something from this guy. And I'm going to be honest, I appreciate his hard work. The last time people were talking about Ghanaian musicians who have gone across the world to send the music out there. And some terrains are very difficult terrains because the communication barrier is quite difficult to maneuver. But this guy in Asia, he did his part. He has done some other tours around the world, which basically a single Ghanaian with not the backing, to say, the kind of management Burna Boy has, and not the management Davido Mu have. No. This guy I know does not have that kind of management. And I don't even think he has signed on a record label. It's a $1 billion record label. But through the little things this guy has done, the effort is put in to get to this point, I think we should applaud Ken Promise for his hard work. And to be very honest with you, Stonebwoy has given Ken Promise a run for its money, and he has also shown to say he's a big rock when it comes to Ghana music. Over the years, he has shown that Shatawale Niwa, he can dominate. And with all due respect to Stonebwoy, I respect his trade, I respect his craft. When it comes to his field, he's good at it. So you cannot write Stonebwoy off. And so he also deserves, because competition number, we wouldn't get young people like Can Promise more, any the other guys to say Paluta more, any Smoke more, to get to where they are today. So it's not always about going after the trade. It's always looking out for the potentials in them. So I also want to applaud Stonebwoy for his contribution and also the competition he put. Last year, Stonebwoy won. It was a massive endorsement. Some people didn't like it, but that's how it's supposed to be. Somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. Ken Promise took it in good faith. He understood. He went back to the board. He did his job with his management. This year, he has won. So that's how it's supposed to be. So I would like to say we should acknowledge, at least when we are posting, when we are talking, when we are having conversations on our thread near the Adeno, we should try and acknowledge, say, there's a new kid on the block who has shown, and yet just by knowing somebody, this is hard work that has earned him this. So we should also acknowledge Ken Promise for the work he has done to get to this point. So to me, if you ask me, Ken Promise has done it. This is the 26th edition of Ghana Music Awards. Not everyone can get this to get to this point. Yeah, so I just want to acknowledge Ayakim Promise for winning the Artist of the Year. So that is it for the King Promise. Sometimes they come to the state, I see them, they don't see me. There are a lot of them are you know. I go to some places, I see them, and they don't see me. And hey, I watch them from far, and I'm like, hey boys, I'm more town, and they do their own thing, and I stay in my lane and all that. He has done a good job. He has delivered. To be very honest with you, so far I don't know any artist right now you can compare to King Promise na deserve way than King Promise. And people are complaining, oh, King Promise did not win last year, but they have not been able to point to one artist to say this artist did better than King Promise. And you can talk about King Paluta, but we are looking at the whole job and not some part of the job. With all due respect to Paluta, great sensation. His songs were all over the place because Obibeka said he played a lot of role because of the elections. He had one or two songs which were very good and he got awards for it. But we are talking about a project. You see, there's a difference between winning an award and winning a project. When you win Artist of the Year, it's the project. The project is what we look out for. And there are so many things that comes together to make a project successful. So some part of the project you might be good, but ABR, it is not enough to give you the whole project as an award. You can argue for King Paluta, you can argue for Smoke, you can even argue for Stone Boy, but look at the holistic project in the year 2024. And when you look at the project, that is what you arrive at and say, so many things came together. And this is why we are saying King Promise. To me, I believe that he deserved it. That's it. So somebody might have a hit song, which is good, which might be played in every nightclub, every studio, every radio. But the issue is a lot comes together to make an artist, a whole artist, or a project to become a fulfilled project. So this guy was able to tick all the marks, all the boxes, and that's why he's here. I don't normally talk about music, but I think he has worked so hard to get to this point, and he deserves every single thing of it. So King Promise has it. And the most interesting thing is, let me share excerpts of the Ghana Music Awards, and and we will say this is the 26th edition. Kevin Taylor, better than Yasen Fufro. Team, stay with me and back me on this. Team, stay with me. Team, stay with me. Team, don't leave me. 26th edition of the Ghana Music Awards, and at this point, what do you expect to see when people are given the opportunity to speak at the awards? You expect people to put their message across. When you go to other places around the world, especially in the US, which I'm comfortable with, when people get the opportunity to speak at the Grammys, it's a platform that you use to send a particular message to politicians, to people in the industry, to people who are not even in the industry, and also to the world, especially when things are happening where you live. It is a West study when you watch the Grammys, when musicians get the opportunity to speak, when they are given the mics, normally they concentrate more on issues happening in their country. Some of them speak on social issues, some speak on political issues, some speak on infrastructure. So it's a platform for artists to also do what? Be able to project what they feel has been missing. They be a can. Yes, so the mic makwasia or yananta. They be ano sa kwasia nantano or say jumadi. And I'm so shocked that Ghana Music Awards at this point are allowing filthy and nanta ejimi phobe to mount stage. This is Ghana Music Awards. When people, when this is Ghana Music Awards. This is not like some foolish fools with Anantania Jimmy Phobi boys be rugged, dirty riffraffs be who by some chance were able to get on a plane to Abroche. This is Ghana Music Awards. This is our Grammys. You don't allow wayward, uncivilized, crooked, wretched, dirty old fools who don't even know where they belong in life and just give them mic to speak anyhow. Ebi mo Jimmy untumi omu Jiminy Osaya Nanta, it is tough to calm them or to do what? To maintain them. And I am warning the Ghana Music Awards, don't release dogs to come on that stage to discredit a whole industry. And majority of these Minuanoma Santifo musicians Samoko Ghana Music Awards. I want to say this. Kevin Taylor, I don't know what Santifo. Nana Pia Otu said to Nana Medo, and I also do me. Onana Kevin Taylor Chenchan Hinamaba, Mena mi bejum, Mamba Wana Beba, Nana would do me, and I'm so medo. This has been going on for 26 years. 26 years. And it's so disheartening, say. Nobody has been able to take the mic at a Ghana Music Awards as an artist from the Ashanti region to complain and say, how long? When are we going to stop coming to Accra for Ghana Music Awards? When are we going to stop coming to Accra? Some people got the opportunity to speak. Yakasa mo Asante samu hiawa. The Emma Asante, people to look upon Asante, people to disrespect Asante, people to say Asante for you for. That is what you fight for. You have to make sure that opportunity. You make your statement. So I was expecting artists from the Ashanti region to pick the mic and say, this is a big platform for me, for us, to let the world know, say, we can't be always getting on VIP bars and mounting the back of women to come to Accra to receive award. When are we going to have the Ghana Music Awards in Kumasi? It is because the people from Kumasi don't want what is in Accra. Mweja. Kevin there, one first and one start here. Now my first and one start here, me for start because I want a person put to neba. And for 26 years, musicians from Asantememu, DJs from Asantememu, music there and there for Asantememu, nobody has been able to mount stage on Ghana Music Awards to say, why are we not advocating for a national theater that we can organize the same thing in the Ashanti region? Because here see Asante for and Asante son and Abu Osuna Wonam, we cannot even have one artist, one person. And you people, instead of you to use the opportunity, well, Makofa Kwasia or Yananta, Jimmy Fua. Now what if you went to my hit to Ohio Krasia? Or you say Ghana no hit? Huh? No for Jimmy Fua. Ni who can Jimmy Nyan and Tejina Abegina Ghana Music Awards. Such a big platform. This is the time Koku Smoke, Paluta. This is the time Okyeame Kwame. You use this platform to advocate. Mr. President, we are tired of coming to Accra for these awards. Can you please, Mr. President, people in government, can we have a national theater in the Ashanti region? Sanyoma we hiamo. Mumubi nkwasia sam ene nkwasia dawire ene nkwasia asante sam hiamu sebio manu tisumina so wa asante sam ehia mamponhene nchen asante sam wo ya asante ni onya asante ni nchen mamponhene na nadem fedue bibia wo bia enso ende na nada ne benkum so enso ye sa ye party enso na nada ne benkum so umpa asante nchen mamponhene umpe asante undo asante nchen mamponhene. And so and then another benkum so ye party we akokogu na natiri so eno kire se sebio otiasia unyo opportunity na e wo se sebio de also wo ye edija nchirima na also wo ye intimi busawo wasante stam na ehia wo no ene de and Ghana Music Awards for 26 years no Ashanti artist has been able to mount stage to pick the mic and say we are demanding dabi number so man san kwasi afo di machi abegina stage we yen crying. We yen crying. You take the opportunity to send your message across. This is where you take your opportunity. Then you send your message across. En kwasia samungwa. Your bank crying. They are better than the guest house. Adia chene sako ukurase. Inti yaka the second largest city in Ghana is Kumasi. Yeni National Theater oho. Inti nesi ambo sa fu plane aba. Mo sa fu VIP aba. Mo ba me atwetwe mo. Ya srema ka se bu yenkurase fo. I am helping. Meboa ama ye nyina tuma gya santima yesiwo. Ema asantima ejina ne naso. Inti yesa akofie biem. Yesa akwa aba mankranfo aka se yenkurase fo. None of you guys was able to erase that issue. and yasa akofie a whole year 26 years ye de Ghana Music Awards ba ye nye bi Kumasi monfere media mo bedi matam mo be kan se metia me na me so de no kran mi njai ka mondwene asem we hu and the dusty one crying wa just solid music a DJ bia wo Ghana and the dusty or started just solid na mo bebre yan wo mo e kire we nyi wuti we ntua ombo ene no mo de bo mo bra omo free Kumasi na betena nkran Okyeame Kwame free Kumasi na betena nkran Okyeame Kofi free Kumasi na betena nkran ko mini ni former kanyina free Kumasi na betena nkran monka nche mo so mo nyina nko mutimbom no mo advocate say aban papa aba yenkosi National Theatre wo Kumasi 2023 ana akoya no ho nketenkete a obetena na say ace na ye no eya kato makokraku say ace na wanya osedie ni eja wodu hwede wa ya asa kotre okotwa ahumem so obesi amphitheater wo Kumasi otumfo na ase ebesi ne amphitheater namba moda ho tewo edi atam 2025 oda ho fu VIP aba Kumasi e de ho abekire 2025 Okache Taylor ni se ompama de ama na odekọ Accra ama Ghana fo hu 2025 o Matela ni sika se ompama tade ama na fa konkran fa ho ko kire na wo sa tewo amanu tobe ma wonte ase 2025 about me na Facebook live ebonyum ema na ehete chei o 10 years career o de small abrofo akotafro oboto edekọ ye adwuma kotua studio 2025 wajimi Inti, this is the job I'm giving to you, the Kumasi people who have moved to Accra. You people should be the head of this movement. Come together. Na kuntunya ya ne chineko. Moya dan yon kran ya beka se moya asantefo Kumasifo. Mo betuma ka wiase slangs nyina se moya Kumasifo. Inti mo mpiri bibi nkofie. Na sebio de opa at the park kotokono yembo na bro me untumi ndi ma bro. Enti monka mutirimbom na yemfa theater ni bi nko Kumasi na wontumi ko Taylor ni so e wasomase se ompama tade ma wo de konkran wo ko kire hwan atade ne yepam wo Kumasi wo de konkran ko eden chese wo tie kurase wo de atade ne ba kurom enti monka mo humbom we I advise udwa kwa meme platform me na meteye onhwa akọ so wo hwena se wo asempapa bi a wo pesa me kana menka akọ baby e ho do ko tie. You don't decide for me what I have to speak on. Because from day one I'm catch am say Kevin Taylor obi antie no. Kevin Taylor onye relevant biom. Ko baby omo relevant na ko tie de open wo ho. Aha, ye relevant. Enti baby a omo relevant no ko ho obodam. Wabodam. Ko bie Facebook ye nyiska. Kevin Taylor me chire de mu ma wo. Ofui, uko Facebook ye nyiska. Ko baby na uko chire mu. O pe me nka wa asem ma wo de mpese metie no nka enti ubu ofu o bodam enti Kumasifo modie no now